Welcome to the Athletes in Motion podcast, from race to recovery, with your hosts, Tom Riegel and Kenny Bailey.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm fantastic, Kenny. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Well, we're on our way with the sprint series. This is like I think the third or fourth one that we're doing at this point. And we wanted to get everyone up to speed on a new project that we're doing that's part of this sprint series.
Yes.
It's going to be a combination of things, but we're speaking with some athletes, and we're going to follow them on their journey. So we called this the
Triathlete's Journey.
Yes, makes sense.
That's an original title. Let's see.
Got that out of the way.
Yeah, so it's exciting. So what we've decided to do was look. We contacted 3 or 4 athletes. We wanted to take people that were just everyday people. People were that they're not elite athletes. They're not pros. These are folks that have decided that triathlon was something they wanted to try.
Yep.
We were fortunate enough to get 3 people to sign up.
Yeah, we started with, we thought one would be a good path to follow, and we had so many responses that we went with 3.
Yes. So we have our first guest is going to be Sarah. Sarah is somebody local here in Tennessee. She's going to be doing her first sprint and her first Olympic distance triathlon.
Yep, first timer.
And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to talk to her in upcoming episodes, just get kind of an introduction to kind of figure out what she's doing, why she decided to sign up for this sort of stuff. And then what we're going to do over the course of the next few weeks, over the course of the next few months, is we'll follow Sarah through her journey. We'll check in with her. We'll see how she's doing mid-training. We'll see how she's doing right before the race. We'll talk to her after the race and how it went and what things she would change. So that one's going to be great. And then we also have Jordon, if you want to talk.
And then we start off with Jordon. Jordon's doing his first 70.3 that he'll be doing this summer. So we're going to do the same thing with him. So we'll have a startup sit down, get to know his story, get to know what he's up and about, and then follow him through his progression through training. So you'll see these kind of flip-flop. Like one episode will be a check-in with one, then we'll check in with the other. So it's going to be exciting. Yeah. And then our last one
is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth's going big time.
Yeah, so Elizabeth tried to do the Ironman California last year. Unfortunately got pulled from the course because of time.
That's right. Right.
And so what she's done this year, she hired a coach and she's bound and determined to get to Ironman California. And that's in October. So what we're going to be doing, again, is following her throughout the weeks. We're going to talk to her coach. We're going to talk to her. And what we're excited for is just this human element of doing this. These are everyday people that are trying to figure out how to balance a job, how to balance a family life, how to balance training, the ups and downs. This isn't everything's good, this is lovely. It's going to be,
it's going to be the good, bad, and the ugly. We made them promise that we want to hear the good stuff, but we also want to hear the bad stuff. So we want to hear the struggles. We want to hear when things go off the rails, when life took over and you didn't get to training. We want to know that part of it so that we feel that that's more relatable for us, because that's reality. I mean, that's what we go through ourselves every year.
And what we want to talk about is maybe some ideas and suggestions. So if there is an issue, for example, we'll bring on a trainer, or bring on, if there's an injury person, we'll talk to a physical therapist about how people can help do that. So it's also an education for our audience to be able to say, okay, if you're in that situation as well, what are some things you can do to help change that? What are some things you can do to help avoid that?
And if you were daunted by the task or the idea of actually going down this path to do any one of these races, this will kind of help walking you through that. Everyone's going through it the same way, and this kind of gives you hopefully a roadmap that you can do your own.
Yeah, and that's why we call it a triathlete's journey, because it is a journey. It's not a straight line. Do this, it goes great, it goes well. I think we all know that. Right? So, and
social media would allow you to think differently about it. It's like, oh, it's perfect. I hired a coach, I did my training, I knocked it out, everything felt great. Look at me. It doesn't work that way. Sorry.
There you go. So we're excited to bring a triathlete's journey to you. We're excited to follow these 3 people. So Elizabeth and Jordon and Sarah. We're humbled that they decided to join us. I think it's going to be great.
It's fantastic.
They're gonna open themselves up to us and to you guys, and we'll see how this journey goes.
Yeah, so it'll be exciting. Give us any comments, questions. Let us know what you're thinking. If, as we go through this, you're coming up with questions that you want to have answered on for the next show, please get
Let
those
us know. Yeah,
get those to
absolutely.
us. You can reach out on the website. You can get to us. I'm going to have a couple other things to contact. Our Facebook site is actually up. You can comment on the Facebook site. It's Athletes in Motion. A podcast has to be on there. It's tied to our Instagram as well, so you can instant message us that way. You can reach out to us a number of different ways, and we'll have some show notes that you can reach out to us as well. Get us those comments and questions, and we'll try to answer those as we get each of the upcoming
exciting.
shows. Yeah, it'll be great. So we appreciate it all. Thumbs up, 5 stars. Give us some feedback on the show and how we're doing. And great. We'll catch you on the next one.